Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I'm Rich.
And welcome to episode, I believe it's 289.
You say you believe it's all the time. Don't you know?
Well, no, I usually don't unless I check. But yeah, I can check real quick. It should be in
That's okay. I'll take your word for it.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's 289. I looked
I didn't
yesterday.
water the flowers today. They look a little droopy.
No, I'm wrong. It's
course.
episode 288.
You're ahead of yourself.
I am ahead of myself. So how is everybody doing? We are doing just fine. We're recording a little late this week because it was hot, humid, gross, and rainy yesterday.
Those were good points.
I know. It was bad. So today is Sunday, August 15th, 2021. It is a gorgeous day. It's 79 degrees with no humidity in New York. We live near Rhinebeck, New York. And yeah, it's beautiful today. I'm glad we chose today to do our recording.
Why don't you just relax and go to sleep?
Oh, I know. Well, he always does that on your lap. He's something else, let me tell you.
Just want to look at the camera and talk. No.
So...
Is that a bunny? Is that a bunny? A fly. I see a fly.
Jamie's been obsessed with chasing flies lately. Last week we did not record because I was busy finishing up the advents, finishing up skeining them. I skeined a lot, over 1,000 little minis, and the sets are absolutely gorgeous. If you want one, they're still available. I have them in 24 skeins, 12 skeins, and the cheapest option is if you just want the bag and a matching skein of yarn. I have that as well. And there's not going to be a show next week either because we're going to visit your daughter. And this week, or actually tomorrow, I'm going to be dyeing up the full skeins to match the bags. So those are almost ready to ship out. Donna is bagging them up and she's pretty much done. And they came out so adorable. You guys are going to love it. They came out great. We didn't hang them this year, but they still look amazing. And yeah, so they're in the shop. You can get free shipping if you put free ship. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what we've been up to. Anything new with you?
No.
No, nothing?
Nothing.
No?
Not a thing.
So no show next week, but we will be back the following week. And I have lots of new stuff that I'll be putting in the shop. So, yeah. Anyway, let's do a giveaway.
Okay, let's give it away.
So this giveaway is really kind of weird.
Why is it a weird giveaway?
I told you that story last night. So I was having a chat with a customer yesterday. She buys frequently from my shop. And I was thinking about her and I thought, did she ever enter the giveaways? I don't know. Well, lo and behold, when I pulled the name later on, her name came up. So that is very strange. So I know she won.
Oh.
So I know you're watching this, Wheel Trish. Trish, it's so weird. We were chatting last night. This is definitely a color that you will love. You don't have to contact me. I'm just going to stick it in your order. You can email me if you want. But I know you're watching. So I'm going to just stick this in your order. It's beautiful. Look at this color. Isn't that pretty? I love this green. This is my favorite color.
Is it soft?
It is soft. Feel. It's happy little sock. And it probably would go very nicely with what you've been ordering lately. So congratulations. Congratulations, Trish. I met Trish at Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Oh.
When Donna and I went, and she's lovely, she and her friend, so hi. Okay, so the giveaway for this week, isn't this pretty?
Oh, wow.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
now that's pretty.
Ah, you like this color. So this is like a beautiful peachy orange color. Feel it. It's very soft.
Wow, you're not kidding. That is beautiful stuff.
This is Vitellana.
Wow. Nice color.
The colorway is Tiger Lily.
Tiger Lily.
20%, 48% merino, 20% baby alpaca. So that's what makes it super soft. And 32% cotton. And it's a chainette. It's like a chain
We can make a lot with that.
construction. You can make a gorgeous shawl with that. And I believe there's a pattern in here. So yeah, there's a pattern. This is actually from last year because, yeah, 2 years ago? How is that possible? Anyway, this is 2 years ago, June 2019. And I didn't want to give it away in the winter. I think I kept looking at it saying, no, it's not really a winter color, but it's a beautiful summer color. So, yeah, lucky winner if you want that. And all you need to do is make a comment down below, and I will do a random drawing and announce the winner on the next show. And if you're international, you can still enter, but I don't ship prizes internationally. So if you win a prize and you live out of the country, out of the United States, I will gift you a pattern on Ravelry, which is what it would cost me to ship it, ship in the United States. So, yeah, so that's that.
Figures, I have a Yorkie hair stuck in my mouth.
Ew. Yeah, and he had poopies all over him today.
Oh, gee, thanks, Jamie. My guy.
Oh, my goodness. I brush him almost every day.
I looked after he made this morning.
It was all stuck in his butt hair. He has a lot of hair back there, and he had some little prizes back there.
Yeah,
So,
usually I find them and pull them off.
Yes.
With a tissue out.
Yes, but anyway.
Yes.
So this is a knitting show, not a show about Yorkies. Oh, I wish it was, but it's not. It's a knitting show. And I have been doing some knitting. And before I talk about and show you what I've been working on, I want to talk about a product. And the reason I'm talking about it today is because I just used it an hour ago. So I am knitting a sample for a test knit for Skein Deer Knits. I'm going to tell you, it's a yoke sweater. So it looked a little small to me. I mean, it's all scrunched up on a needle, but it looked a little small to me, and I thought, ooh, I better try this on. I didn't swatch, but anyway, so, but I know I've knit that weight of yarn enough that it should be fine. But anyway, it just looked small. So I had ordered this product about a month ago when I saw Amber, the yarn hoarder, talk about it on Instagram. She did some Instagram stories about it. And it is Try It On tubing. It's not called that, but it's like Try It On tubing. And it's made by the Knitting Barber. And she's overseas. I'm not sure what country she's from. So they caught my eye because they're very colorful. And I'm going to open this up and show you. So what they are, they're tubing cords.
Oh.
Look how pretty they are. So I think one is 50, let's see. One is 60 inches and two are 30 inches. So you take them out.
Oh.
They kind of smell, I'm going to be honest. They have a kind of a plasticky smell.
Now I wouldn't know where to go if I run out of weed whacker.
Right? That's what it looks like. So these are the 30-inch ones.
Don't watch out, Jamie. You can't with these.
And this is the 60-inch one. So I didn't even know how to use these. I've never had Try It On tubing, which is why I purchased this. And part of it was because the color was cute. I love this color. So that got me. So what you do, if you can see, Richie, this is a tube. There's a hole on each end. So this is how I used it. I had my sweater I'm knitting in the round. So I put one edge, I slid it over the needle tip on one side, and then on the other side, I slid it over the needle tip on the other side, and it created a loop. And then you slide the stitches over, and then you're able to try your sweater on.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
So these are attached to each needle.
Needle.
And then you just slide the stitches off to make it bigger around.
Oh.
So then you can put it over your head. All right, so I'm going to give you my review of these. It worked. I think I would prefer a stiffer tube. If you could see this, it's very floppy, and it's not very slidey. So I had trouble sliding my stitches on it, to be honest. It worked. It was fine. I struggled with it a little bit, to be honest. Maybe because I am working with non-superwash sticky wool, so that didn't help any. So maybe if it was, I will let you know. I'll try it on a superwash fingering. I have a sweater I need to try on, so I'll use it on that, and I'll let you know how it worked. But it did work. My only caveat with it is that I wish it were slipperier and maybe a little stiffer. I've never used Try It On tubing. Maybe that is stiffer and more slippery. So, but it's a fun product. The color is adorable. Hold this so I can get it back in here. But anyway, I got it from Leading Men Fiber Arts. They carry them. And
there's no food in
they've
there.
been selling out, but they get them in periodically. So just check with the website if you're interested. It was $14 for the set of these. And so my review is mixed. It worked, but I would have preferred it to be a little bit different. And so that's the deal with that. I thought I would show you that. But it comes in this really cute case. I love
There was
super
lip balm.
It looks like it could be lip balm, but I like the packaging. It's pretty cool. Okay, so when I haven't been knitting on my yoked sweater, I have been fiendishly knitting on socks, and look.
Socks.
I have another finished pair of socks.
Oh, good for you.
So smile.
Oh.
We need to do it. So I finished these this week, and I absolutely love them. They are... Did I show them last time? Finished?
I don't know.
I might have showed them last time. If I did, forgive me. I could have sworn I wasn't finished with them last time. But anyway, they're finished now. Oh, I think I showed the Halloween ones last time.
Yes.
Okay, so these were not finished. So they're beautiful. This is the Endora colorway. It is my hand-dyed yarn. And this is the DK weight. For these, I cast on 44 stitches, 2x2 rib, top down, 2x2 rib. I knit probably almost a 7-inch cuff with these. I used a size 4 US needle, 32-inch magic loop. And I did the shadow wrap heel on these. I knit probably a 6-inch foot, a classic toe, and here they are. They fit great. The gauge is a little loose, so I'm going to show you my next pair, which I tightened up the gauge a little bit. So these were knit on a size 4, which is I think a 3.5 millimeter needle, or 3.75? I don't remember. But anyway, they were knit on a 4. The cuff was knit on a 2.5. So, yeah. I love them. They're super cozy. Feel how soft they are.
Can't open your dog. Oh, yeah, they are so.
Aren't they nice?
Mm-hmm.
So this is Endora. I think I still have some of this in the DK. I am going to love these DK socks. I think they'll fit in my shoes because I don't wear my shoes overly tight and I can always loosen up my sneakers. And my feet are always cold because I have Raynaud's disease. You have it too, where your hands and your feet get cold. So wool socks definitely help.
My feet don't get cold.
Your hands get cold though.
So what? Everybody's
Well, your
hands get
doctor,
cold.
the doctor told you have Raynaud's disease. I don't know. Anyway, so I loved them so much.
Oh,
What?
nothing. Started another pair.
I started another pair.
365 pairs of socks.
So all my socks have holes. They're all getting thrown out. So I need new ones. That's why I'm knitting socks.
Yeah.
They really are all like, and I just don't want to fix them. I'm just knitting new ones. So these I knit the exact same way, except I cast on 48 stitches, and I used a size 2.5 needle. This was a size 4 needle. This was a size 2.5 needle. They are basically the same size because I cast on more stitches with this one. But this is definitely tighter in gauge. See that? See how much tighter they are? I mean, it's really hard to tell, but anyway. This one is much tighter. I think it might be a little too tight. So anyway, I'm experimenting as to what I like. Do I like a looser, cozier gauge? Probably won't last as long. Or a tighter gauge. They're not tight on me. They're just a different feel of fabric. So I might do a third pair in DK and use a size 3 needle. 0.25 millimeters up from this, and that might be just the sweet spot. I don't know. We shall see. But these are beautiful. This is traditional Halloween. Good old-fashioned Halloween was the colorway. My hand-dyed yarn. This color had a little less gray than the skeins that I sold, so I pulled it and just knit myself a pair of socks out of it. I love it. It's just these beautiful Halloween colors with teeny weeny little pops of gray. And I just love the micro striping on these socks. So yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Was this another pair of socks?
This is the same. This is the second sock. So I'm halfway finished with the second sock. I just have to do the heel and the foot and the toe. And I will have 2 pairs of DK socks. And I'm going to cast on another pair. Maybe out of whatever I have left in DK, I think I have some Samantha left. And I think I have some Bewitched left. So I just have to pick which one I want to do. I'm leaning towards Bewitched. I think I have one left. If you guys don't buy it. If you do, it's fine. I'll just cast on Samantha.
She'll make another pair of socks. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so that is what I've been knitting. I've been really enjoying it.
Are you doing a fire tonight?
I'd love a fire tonight. So what have we been watching on TV?
Alone. I've been watching Alone.
I've been watching it with you.
Oh. You're supposed to watch Alone, you know.
You are?
Yes, that's why it's called Alone.
So, Alone's been on since 2015. I am very late to watching Alone. Rich has been watching it for a while, but I started getting into it with you last year because I have a beautiful TV in my living room, and I love seeing all the gorgeous scenery on that TV.
Yeah, it's one good thing. It's got a lot of Beautiful scenery, that's for sure.
Yeah, gorgeous. So
Unbelievable.
we were watching this season of Alone. There's one episode left, and we're not going to give you any spoilers.
It's episode 8.
It's season 8.
Season 8, yeah.
And I believe this is the last episode this week of season 8 coming up. I believe this is the finale.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. I read some comments about it on Reddit, and I think they were mentioning that it was the last episode of season 8.
Oh.
It's very good. It's very the scenery is absolutely gorgeous, and it's a very interesting show, and you have people you love and people you hate, and it's very interesting. It's good. So anyway, we ran out of episodes, so I said, well, why don't we start from season 1? So
Yeah, because I never saw season 1.
Rich didn't see season 1, so we
watched season 3.
We watched season 3, which was
pretty
good.
good. Yeah,
that was
very
a good season. Excellent. If you want to start watching it, I would recommend season 3. Season 1 is a mess,
Yeah,
to be
because
honest.
they didn't really know what they were doing. They were in a horrible place. It's soaking wet. You try and build a shelter or start a fire. It's almost impossible.
So in season 1, they're in Vancouver in
North
Canada.
Vancouver Island.
North
yeah.
Vancouver Island. It's rough, you guys. I've never been up there, but first of all, they put them next to the ocean, not next to fresh water. So they're all trying to find water, and it's rough and it's wet. They can't light fires, and I'm thinking, because the subsequent seasons, it seems like at least they're in dry areas.
Yeah.
They're all next to fresh water, so they can at least, have drinking water, and then they can catch fish I don't know. This season they're not gonna last.
No, they're dropping like flies.
Oh my God. The poor guy, if you've seen season 1, the first guy off, first night he was there, he's this big cop, big tough guy. He's in his tent, and there's 3 bears outside his tent, like sniffing, like, who are you? And he was terrified, and I don't blame him. Another guy left because there's wolves by his tent, like fighting and growling. I'm like, no, I would not. That would not be.
Yeah, in season 8, they're on Grizzly Island.
Yeah, this is.
And at least they give them air horns and bear spray.
Air horns and bear spray.
But the first episode, they had squat.
I think they had pepper spray. I think they had, I don't even know if it was bear spray. It was pepper spray. I don't know if that's the one and the same. But they didn't have air horns. It was scary. The first season is very interesting, so we've been watching that. But maybe we'll have a fire tonight instead, so we'll see. We like being outside as much as we possibly can. All right, I have some yarn. Okay, so first and foremost, I re-dyed the Bewitched sets. So these are both of the sets. Each set was 5 skeins. This is all of them together. 10 skeins. I love how they look together, don't you? Aren't they pretty together? So yeah, I'm not going to name them all. You can look at them on the website, but I had them listed as a single altogether, but it was a little confusing. So they're still listed as 2 separate sets, Bewitched 1 and Bewitched 2. They're 2 different sets. They make 10 together. So I still have some left. So those are in the shop. We have a beautiful bag collection this week.
Oh,
isn't it?
Knitting bag.
Mm-hmm. I love the colors in this.
That is very nice.
Isn't it nice?
Coffee cups, knitting, quilting.
Coffee cups, books, candy, knitting needles, knit yarn. I love this. And here's the yarn I dyed.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty. As usual, it matches perfectly.
Thank you. So I'm calling this one Cozy Fall Knitting. So you can purchase the bag and the yarn, or you could just purchase the yarn if you like this color. I love the color. Cozy Fall Knitting. Or if you want just the bag, you can go to Donna's shop, and she has the bag there in stock. So I thought this was a really pretty one. Just a plain white lining. Donna has her label. Her shop is Donnas Designs shop on Etsy. I always have it linked down below. You can go to Donna's shop, and she's got lots of bags in there. Okay, so this is what I am super excited about, and I want to knit this so badly, but I'm not knitting shawls right now. But this is a 3-skein shawl set.
Oh,
Isn't it pretty?
It's hard. The sun is in a bad spot. So
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like the one in the middle.
Thank you. So this is a 3-skein shawl set. These are colors I've dyed in minis. So this is on the singles base, simply singles. So this is sexy Halloween costumes.
Okay.
This is Tabitha, which I
Nice
love.
color, yeah.
I love this
I
color.
like the little black in it.
Yeah, me too. Pop of black. Tabitha. And this is Aunt Clara. You never know what Aunt Clara is going to look like because it's just an unpredictable color, but it's always beautiful and colorful. And I love them together. I want to knit another wick shawl. We're going away in September, and I kind of like to knit a shawl when I'm away that weekend, and maybe I'll cast this on if it doesn't sell out. So this is the wick shawl by Helen Stewart. I have 3 of them. It's my favorite pattern.
I made to bring my shawl with me so I can do some
Yeah.
work on it. There's nothing else to do up there.
So this is the wick shawl. So sexy Halloween costumes would be on top. I would do Tabitha in the middle, and then the bottom I would do Aunt Clara. Or switch Aunt Clara. I'm not sure how I would do it. Maybe I would put Aunt Clara in the middle. I don't know. I love this shawl. I knit this out of a combination of hedgehog fibers, woolen vine yarns, and stranded dye works is the green. I wear the wick shawl all the time. It's just an easy shawl to wear, easy shawl to knit. It's by Helen Stewart, and I need another one out of these beautiful colors. And I've been slowly dyeing my Bewitched.
Whoa, don't fall off, jeez.
Uh-oh. I've been slowly dyeing my
Sorry.
Bewitched colors as full skeins. So I have more Aunt Clara in the shop for sock. These are sock skeins, sock yarn. 75-25. This is Aunt Clara. And this is Mrs. Kravitz. So within the next few weeks, I will have them all dyed on full skeins. So if you want sock, I love this. This is a pretty fall color.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Reminds me of those candy corn bags. The pumpkins with the green tops.
yes. Yeah, I like this foresty
Yeah.
green and the orange together, and then with a little bit of brown thrown in. I love this color. This would make, maybe I'll dye some of these on DK. I think I will. And I'll just knit more DK socks because I'm really enjoying the fall DK socks. I'm going to wear the heck out of them this winter, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it for me. All my knitting content.
Oh, okay, good. We're done. Let's go. I wonder if I should do the pool.
What do you mean?
Wonder how bad the temperature was. 85 yesterday. I'm sure it's not 85 today. And the plants will kind of
So we actually thought we weren't going to, I didn't think I was going to swim again for the rest of the season because July was a horrible month. I think I was in the pool like twice this whole year. And then this past week it was hot. So I was in the pool every day and I enjoyed it so much. It got up to 86.
Well, they said that this was the warmest July ever recorded.
Not the warmest, the
The
rainiest.
hottest.
The hottest?
The hottest July on record
in New York?
No, nationwide.
Oh, nationwide, not in New York.
No, because the end of last week, the pool was down to 75
It was-
degrees.
Yeah.
So it went up.
I know nationwide.
10 degrees.
My apology, or my sympathies all go out to you who've been dealing with 100-degree temperatures. I don't know.
People out there can't even go out because of the haze and the smoke and unhealthy air quality.
It would be
fires.
horrible. I would
God
hate it.
Almighty.
I hate the heat.
Move to the Hudson Valley.
We enjoy New York. It's nice and
the Northeast.
It's pretty much okay here. It's been okay, so hopefully it'll continue. But anyway, so the pool's been beautiful.
But no, I forgot.
Oh, we forgot. We forgot somebody.
Paul McCartney's back.
Is he?
That-
You want me to hold
I'm
this?
not insulting you. That's a compliment.
You want me to hold this little guy?
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Uh-oh, what does Daddy have?
What do you got? What's on record for today?
It's not a Paul McCartney. I am a songwriter of great magnitude.
Oh, okay. Now you got a song, I take it, that you want to sing?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Oh.
okay. What's the
Song.
name of it?
I don't name my songs. I just sing.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
aren't you pretentious?
Yes, let's hear what you say.
Okay. The hills are alive with the sound of raccoons eating their way through a field of corn. We know where you keep your veggie gardens, and we eat our fill from dusk till dawn. We'll find your garbage can, we'll tilt it till it falls, and we'll eat the food inside and have ourselves a ball. We'll leave a great big mess, and we could care less. It's our present to you. The hills are alive with the sound of raccoons. How about that?
That was awesome!
That brought a tear to my eye. I gotta admit it.
Eat your heart out, Julianne Lewis. From now on, you will refer to me as Rogie Von Trapp.
Oh, okay, Rogie Von
Yes,
Trapp.
I'm Rogie Von Trapp.
Okay,
Well,
so
that
that's
was
your
pretty
last
good.
name now?
Thank you. Yes, Rogie Von Trapp.
We have a famous last name.
I know. You're named after a beer.
We
That's
are.
pretty cool.
We are named after a beer. I don't know if you guys know our last name. Our last name is Blatz. So if you live in the Midwest,
You know our name.
you know our name because it's the only place that sells beer. I purchased something over the phone from a cross-stitch store because I guess it was in the Midwest somewhere. And she asked my name and I said Blatz. And she was like, oh, like the beer. And I was like, yep. So yeah, Blatz beer is quite famous in the United States. So
Well, it was.
yeah, well in the Midwest it still is.
Yeah, they still make it. I don't know if if they make it, if it's made independently or if it's made by, who the hell owns them? Pabst, I think.
I don't know.
Last I heard, Pabst owned Blatz, but I don't know if it's made. It's
I know
only
it
made
has-
in the Midwest.
It has a cult following, actually.
Yeah, very big cult
Big
following.
cult following,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like memorabilia and collectibles with the name Blatz on it. We actually have a tray with the name Blatz.
We have a tray.
on
We
it.
have a light up light.
Oh, we do have a light.
People have your name and lights.
Our name is the lights.
I have coasters. I have glasses.
You don't have as much as your nieces and nephews do, though. They have a lot of Blatz stuff.
No, yeah.
They're all Blatzes, so
Well, obviously.
yeah. All right.
Well, that was pretty good, Rogue. Thanks
yeah,
for that
Rogie
rendition.
Van Trapp. Now we
You-
know your last name.
Yes, Rogie Von Trapp.
Okay, calm down. Go sit
It's
back.
perfect for the Hudson Valley. There's a lot of Dutch and German descendants here in the Hudson Valley. Okay, well with that, we're going to end the show. We hope you all have a great week
It's something beautiful.
and cheers.
And I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was our time, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was our time, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. we were so damn high, we could touch the sky. Drunk on love.